What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty Skits here, and today we're playing CarX Racing Online. In today's CarX Racing Online video, I'll be showing you guys the fastest way to level up or to rank up. So basically, in this video, I'm going to do my best to try to get to level 5 or level 10. I don't know what a high level is because, you know, I'm already a pretty high level on my other account. Let me go ahead and look and see. Okay, so level 5, level 7, level 8, okay, level 10. So wait, level 10, level 12. So basically for this video, what I think I should do is I'm going to just show you guys the fastest way to get to level 12 and how to buy a few cars. So basically what you guys want to do, man, you want to come in here, and when you first start off in the game, you got two cars. You got the Hachi and the Panther. In my opinion, the Hachi is a lot better. So what you want to do, first things first, is you want to come in here and you got to be like a higher level to like get, you know, the different setups. You have to be level 11 now, which I didn't even know the game was like this. I didn't know you had to unlock different setups. So basically, to be able to unlock these different setups and different cars, you have to be a certain level. If you don't know where your level is, it's in the top right corner. But boom, for people starting off, first thing I'm going to do, go ahead and buy this setup right here. And then all you should do is literally just go to drift and start doing parking A. Now I know this is going to be really boring, but you want to do parking A at least 5 times back to back before you go back to the lobby. Like literally just try to stack your money and get as much XP like saved up. So if I'm just new to the game and I want to level up quick, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this map 5 times. And the whole goal is after I do this map, I want to try to save up so I can get a bigger map. Because the bigger the map you get, the more XP you get and the more money you get, because, you know, you'll be playing longer during that session. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and do this like 5 times. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take. Let's go ahead and check it out, man. So boom. So when you first start out, the drifting is not going to be like super easy. All I have to say is like how I'm doing right here. Wait. Okay, let me give you guys some real tips. Let me give you some. Oh, wait. Okay, so look, for the settings, this is what you should do. I know a lot of people are subscribed to my channel and you guys use my settings, but look, this is my settings. Dynamic camera off. I turn this on usually for first person. Camera shake at high revs off. Show ghost on. I turn that off. Mini map on. High driver off. Speed unit, I put it at miles per hour. Pedal indicator, you can have that on if you want. Drift score counter on. Incline meter auto hide. I'm gonna just turn it off. Camera view button right stick, and then cross platform multiplayer. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn that on too. For my graphics, these are basically what my settings are, except I run like a little bit higher for cockpit. I run like an 80. For controls, I run a manual gearbox personally, which is a lot better. You don't want to run automatic. Steering assist on, 900. Controller vibration off. Wheel force feedback at 1.0. Steering dead zone at 0.0, and then everything else at 1.0. So that's basically how I have my settings all the time. That's how I run my stuff. And then same thing with audio. Let me go ahead and change my audio too. If you're a streamer, I'm going to show you guys some really good audio settings. So basically you want to have your sound effects and your car volume between like 50 and 70. It just depends on like your mic volume though. Like if you want to be yelling in the mic, or if you don't have like a good enough mic, then I definitely put your volume in like between 60 and 70, which I have mine at 70, although I have a good mic just because, you know, I want people to really hear me. But you know, it's all good. So those are my settings, like I said. So if you guys needed those settings, there you go. Now I've never did a video like this where I like explain how to level up quick, but basically what I'm trying to show you guys is that to level up, all you gotta do is just have the right settings and be determined on getting bigger maps for single player so that you can level up. So boom, basically like when you first start out, you just want to be drifting and you just want to try to get as many points as you can. I know it's going to be really difficult because you don't have like a good setup for your car, but it seems like when you first start the game, the drift setup that they gave me on this car is actually not that bad. Like you could definitely get some points with this setup. You just have to be really like cautious and don't floor it. Like you see how I'm just like feathering the gas and I'm not trying to like, you know, go too crazy, and I'm just taking the line smooth. I'm turning smooth. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm just turning smooth. I'm not, you know, flooring it the whole time. If you have to e-brake into a corner, that will help a lot. Like I'm e-braking into some of these corners and it helps a little bit. But basically you just want to try to save a bunch of money up. So man, once I'm done saving up a bunch of money, I'm gonna see you guys in a second, man. I know this is gonna take like a minute, so like I said, do like 5 runs of this, and then you should have enough stuff by then. So after we get done with 5 runs, you guys will see me in a second. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm already level 5. The more points you get, okay? because that's how they changed the game now. They made it to where like the faster you go, the more points you get. Like if you slow down, you'll notice you don't get points that fast, but then when you drift faster, you get like a lot more points. So, but yeah, man, this is basically just showing you guys how to level up quick. Alright, so we did parking A 5 times. Now, that might be enough. I said at the beginning of the video do it 5 times. I said we might have to do it 10 times. I'm not sure. Okay, so we have 146,000 and we are at level 6. If you press pause right here, if you go to this menu right here, or even if you're in the game, if you press pause, you can actually look at your stats. So I've basically got, you know, level 6 and $146,000 within like 5 minutes. I've been playing. I was already able to get that much money. Now if you guys don't have this much money, it's okay. All you gotta do is keep grinding for it and you'll get there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and look at different maps that we may have unlocked. So let's see if we unlocked any new maps. So we unlocked a few new maps. As you guys can see, it looks like you have to be, the highest level is 24 to unlock these maps. But don't worry, if you do not have these maps, you can always play these maps online and get money too, but I'm gonna show you guys that later. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know about, you know, how to go online, so I'm pretty sure I don't need to go over all that. But so the map you want to buy, do not buy Castle Road. You will hate yourself. I don't know why they put this as one of the maps you unlock first. This is actually one of the most difficult maps, is Castle Road. Do not buy that map. The map that I would buy if I were you is I would spend 20,000. So basically once you have $100,000, spend 20,000 on Navarro Base A. You want to spend money on that, so buy Navarro Base A, and then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and upgrade your car, because you can come back to these class 1 cars sooner or later. But if you're trying to like upgrade your car and really get moving, then I definitely go down here and try to get like a cheap class 2 car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the 240, and I cannot get the drift setup or the ultimate drift setup on this car right now, but the 240 will give me more drift points because it's a class 2 car and it's a higher level, so that means more money. So boom, the car that I suggest you buy first, what you know, is the 240 SX, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and do a couple changes to this car so you guys can see like what you should and shouldn't do. Basically, actually, honestly, like for this setup, I would probably leave it like this. Like, to be honest, the only thing I would change is I would use 100 adhesion, and I would be on 25% tire profile. What else would I do? I'd also make the wheels a little bit wider, like that, like 265s. That's kind of like the setup I would run. Maybe even 285s. Like, honestly, I'm not even about to cap. I would run 285. This is just me personally. If you want to run this, go ahead and run it. It'll just make your car, like, you know, a little bit better. That's all it really will do. And then for the brakes, I would turn this off. I would turn this to 70 and put this at 3,500. For your suspension, I would also turn these to like 100 each for suspension. Leave everything else the same, because when you're first starting off, your settings don't need to be like, you know, you don't need perfect settings when you first are starting off in this game. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you guys want to take these settings, caster at 10, acronym angle at 30%. I'll put the roll bars at 50, or no, not at 50, at 30, 35. I don't know why I said 50, that's a crazy number. So put these at 35. And basically in this video, I know I'm not like the best at explaining. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you barely showed us anything in this video. I'm doing my best, man. Like, a lot of people are asking me to do this, so I'm just trying to help you guys out. Sorry if I'm not, like, you know, the best at explaining. Sometimes it's really hard for me to explain certain things. Like, it's like I know better than I can tell you, and I can show you better than I can tell you, kind of thing. So, but this is the settings I have, so let's go over this real quick. 13, 100. I left all these stock right here. Didn't touch those. Front toe. Oh, this has damper rebound. Wait, what? Wait, what? The drift setup is different from the ultimate setup. That's kind of crazy. Because they have the damper rebounds. Wait, what? This is from like Assetto Corsa. Okay, we got the front camera, anti-roll bar, caster, max steering angle, I mean, and we got the rim diameters, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, nothing too crazy. This is just it. So boom, once we have this set up, we're going to go ahead and test the car. You always want to make sure you test the car before you can go into a track, because you never want to get a car and then you get into the track and you don't know what's going on. So definitely test the car out before you actually take it to the track. So that's what we're going to do real quick. We're going to test it out. Alright, so as you guys can see, we got the 180SX, aka the Phoenix NX. And these are with the settings that I put on the car. Now, I don't know if you guys want to use these same settings, but with these settings, you're going to be flooring it a lot. That's just how I like my cars. I like to floor it, and you cannot change the transmission, so the gears might be a little weird, but if you use the settings I have, your car will drift a little bit similar to something like this. And I'm not saying you're going to be drifting exactly like how I'm drifting, but your car will be drifting similar to something like that. Now, I've tested this car out, and this car is actually working really good. So now what I want to do to reach the next level, which is I want to try to reach at least level 10 or 11. because at level 10 or 11, I think at level 11 is when you get the ultimate drift setup. So I'm gonna just keep grinding, and then we'll be at level 11 pretty soon. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and head over to Navarro Base A, and we're gonna try to do Navarro Base A like let's do it 3 to 5 times, or let's just keep doing it basically until we hit level 11. And then once we hit level 11, we'll unlock the ultimate drift setup. And then that'll basically sum up the beginning of part 1. I'm gonna be making a part 2 too. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. This is for all the new players, man. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video and share this video with all your friends that may be new to the game. So now what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and go on here with the same settings, and we're just gonna go hard and drift and try to get as many points as possible. If you start off the game and you're not that good, man, it's okay. Some tips to get good, like basically if you're just starting out, I recommend using 100 adhesion. So if you go into your settings, you saw me change my adhesion to 120. It's in the wheel settings, you'll see it. Basically, if you're new to the game, you don't want to go like super fast like how I'm going, because I've been playing this game for years, you know, so I'm playing like this is why. But if you're new, I'd play on 100 adhesion because it helps you go a little bit, it helps you go slower. And I also wouldn't change any of the settings if you're not comfortable with that, because, you know, as a new player, not being good at the game, you don't want to throw a bunch of extra, like, you know, performance and power under the car and not know how to control her to handle it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're new, definitely use 100 adhesion with the stock tunes, which is already, when you buy a car, it's already on 100 adhesion. So buy a car and then put the drift setup on it and drift it like that until you have enough money to get the ultimate drift setup, and until you're good enough to actually, you know, move up to a higher adhesion and be going a little bit faster on the track. But like I said, man, I'm gonna do this track like 3 or 5 times, and then I'm gonna see, you know, basically how much money I have and what level I am. As you guys can see on the other map, we were only able to score 20,000 points, and on this map we already have about 40,000 points right now. So that's a big reason why you guys want to, you know, get a bigger map. And this map right here is probably one of the best maps for a new beginner to play on. This is also one of the best maps in CarX Drift Racing. It's a really big, wide map, a lot of room for you to crash, a lot of space for you to, you know, make mistakes. And this is going to end up the first run that we do, and we're going to hit 50,000 points. Not bad at all. So we got 50,000 points. We were level, I think, 5 or 6 before we came in here. Now we're level 7. Okay, congratulations. And when you're here, you can actually check how close you are to the next level by pressing pause. So boom, I'm level 7 now. I need 3,808. So we're going to keep going. We're almost there. We need 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So basically we need 4 or 5 levels, and then once we're there, we'll be able to get the ultimate drift setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'll see you guys after I do this track about 4 more times. Okay, so we are currently at level 8. Now if you guys know how to do reverse entries, that'll definitely help. Now I know how to do reverse entries, and doing reverse entries will definitely help this process, because the more reverse entries you do, the more money you'll get. In turn, the more points and XP you'll get too. So if you guys don't know how to reverse entry, I actually have a link on my channel. Well, not a link, I might put the link down below, that'll help. But I have a tutorial on my channel. If you go to my CarX Drift Racing tutorials playlist, I have 2 different tutorials that teach you how to reverse entry and 360. So watch both of those tutorials if you would like to learn how to reverse entry. It's not very hard. All you have to do is come into a corner, hold L2, tap L2. Basically you want to hold L2 until the rear end spins out, and then hold X and then downshift. So boom, I'm going to hold L2. As soon as the car starts to spin out, I'll hold X, downshift, and then speed out. That's how you do a reverse entry basically. You just want to speed, tap L2, hold X, downshift, and then boom. So if you guys don't know how to reverse entry, definitely try doing reverse entries. If they're not working for you, don't frustrate yourself trying to do it. But if you just so happen to go across that tutorial and you see a video and you are able to do it, then I would definitely do reverse entries, because they will help you stack up that money and that XP a lot faster, like I said. So this is like the 4th run on here. We're level 8 right now, so it might take us like a couple more runs, and I'll be back as soon as we're done with that. Like I said, we're on the 4th run and we're level 8. We went from level 5 to level 8 in 4 runs. So let's see what happens next. We're halfway through level 8, so we need about a little bit more XP and then we'll be there. And we got 100,000 points from that 1 run. So this will also help you get a lot of money. If you're scoring pretty good on here, you'll get like between 50,000 to 100,000 points. So every time you do a run, that's 50,000 to 100,000 points. This is a really good way to stack up your money. Now this is a long grind process, and it is going to take a while for people to get to this point. With this game, there's really no shortcut. You just have to try to, you know, basically just grind. But I'll see you guys once we're done with these next couple runs, and we're at a level 11. All right, see you guys pretty soon. Here we go. What I want to do, try to save close to between $750,000 to $1 million. Basically you want to try to save as much money from the next map, because if you save the money from the next map, Navarro Base A, if you save that money up and you level up, see, I'm level 9 right now. Like I said, you know, we're still trying to get to level 11 right now, because I believe at a level 11 we're able to get the ultimate drift setup. Okay, so yeah, at level 11 we're able to get the ultimate drift setup, so ratio isn't good. Now, one thing I see I could do with this 240 build though is I could definitely lower it down a little bit and give it that clean, saucy look. Let me go ahead and move the wheel track in a little bit for the back. Now that looks pretty clean though. Let me know what you guys think about that stance down below. We got our stance down now. We're finna head back into the lobby, get sideways. You guys already know how it is. I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up just a little bit. I don't want it to be too low, you know what I'm saying? And so I wouldn't do that one until you're like pretty decent. Red Rock is a good map for beginners. And East Toga is a pretty good map for beginners too, and also Atron would be a decent map, but it has like a couple of hairpins, you know, it wouldn't be too bad. But now what we're going to do is we're going to head to Springstone, and if you guys are new to the game, I don't know if you guys know about this, but you can actually press L2 or your right bumper, I don't know, you press L2 or LB, whatever you are, I don't know what it is for Xbox, man. Look, I don't play Xbox, but press L2 and you can actually change it between night mode and non-night mode. So boom, we got the 240SX out this time. With the 240 tune I have on here, I can actually hit reverse entries, which will get me a lot more money than the... So I'm going to try to hit a bunch of reverse entries with the 240SX, and it'll help me stack up money a lot faster than... But like I said, in like a lot of videos, the 240SX is one of the best beginner cars, and as you guys can see why, this is why. It's got a good gear ratio. Third gear does hit pretty hard, but it's pretty decent. Fourth gear is really, really good also. Like, this is one of the best beginner cars. Like, if you don't have any cars, I would definitely get this car. The 240 is just a killer beginner car. Like, as you guys can see, this thing literally rips around corners. It transitions really, really smooth, and this is all with the drift setup, like I said, and it's just really good, man. Like, I love this car. This is one of my favorite cars in the game. In fact, on my main account, I have 2 days in game with this car alone, because it is just insane, bro. As you guys can see, we've already doubled the score that we had with the 350Z with the 180SX. So this car is definitely a go-to car for me, man. Every day, any day, all day, like literally. We're gonna go ahead and finish it up with a nice little reverse entry. Okay, not too shabby. All right, so right now we're sitting at level 9. This is gonna be a grind, man. We got 2 more levels to get to. We gotta get to level 10 and then level 11, so I'm gonna keep going and hopefully get there. I'm gonna just keep grinding off, and then once I see that I'm at level 11, I'll talk to you guys in a second. So basically, once you guys are level 11, you'll be able to get the ultimate drift setup for every single car. After that, you want to get the links, which is in class 2 or class 3, I believe. Get the links and then get the racing setup, and then watch this next part of the video. The links is 80,000, and then West Coast Arena is 400,000. Okay. Basically, you'll be able to make $1 million about every minute. Like about every minute, you'll be able to make like about $1 million, basically. I don't know if they changed how much money you get, but basically every minute you'll be getting close to $1 million. And if you just keep doing this over and over and over, you'll have millions in no time. Like literally in no time, you'll be a millionaire in CarX racing. You'll be able to buy all the cars, all the body kits you want, all the wheels and everything. So, all right, boom, there we go. Oh my God, we just got launched up into the crowd. Holy moly. So boom, we just got another 275K right there. And basically, I guess you just get like 275K each time you do this now. I don't know if it used to be 500K. It might have used to been 500K, but now it's like, it's looking like you get 250 to 275K, you know what I'm saying? So that's not bad. Like every 20 seconds, you're getting about 250 to 275K. So that's about $1 million a minute, you know what I'm saying? If not, oh god dang, I crashed. But you guys get the point though. It's about $1 million a minute, man. So basically, that's what you guys want to do if you want to make money quick and if you want to level up quick and be able to get all the cars and stuff. Now, beside doing this, leveling up. Now, time attacks don't level you up too much. What really is going to level you what's really going to level you up is basically doing the single player maps, or even just going online and drifting. Like if you just want to go to multiplayer, you know, after you have some of my ultimate drift setups, if you just want to go online and drift, just spend some hours drifting online. That'll definitely help you level up playing with people online. You know, you can do some drift competitions and whatnot. And oh my god, those seats look pretty nice in that car. But hey, this is going to be the end of this video, man. I did not reset my stats, by the way. I'm on I'm actually on my original account. I've had this PlayStation account XX zombie XX kill since I was about 14 years old. But you know what I'm saying? We gotta touch bases back with our roots today and get on the old account and play some CarX, just to show you guys how to become a millionaire or how to level up quick. But that'll end up this video here, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I did my best to explain in this video how to level up, so I hope I did a good job. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below, and if you guys think I should make like a part 2 or something. But that'll be it for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.